What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Rixxalight channel. It's Friday, which means it's the final Dynasty Warriors video of the day. Still going with customized characters. As you can see, there's 2 blues and 2 greens. The green with the white outline, that one is going to be saved. We've already seen the battle for that one. Just didn't save it in time, so that will be captured by the time we get to Monday's video. So, nothing else to do. Let's just dive in, because I can't really go for blue, because I need to open up this area. And I can't really get to it, because everyone can attack that one, which is not the best place to be. But other than that, we're all good. So, today we have a guy called Philly Boo. Not its official name. The design's fine, but I want to change everything about this guy. But I might just change his name to Felipe or something like that to make it close enough, because it wasn't a character I created. I was originally going to have it for a war fight, but then it doesn't really fit in with the kingdoms that I've got in my storyline. Anyway, we'll talk all about that later. Club is good old Quill. Then we have Short Pipe, which is this kid. Okay, so now we need our hard hitters. We want Lubu. We need... Zwo C's got some decent stats. Hang on. There is... Let me get the bigger hitters first. So, Eugene. I think a little lady down here. And they should be good old Percy somewhere. Yeah, there he is. Cool. Is anyone more than... Well, not you. Anyone more than 4,200? Or is he one of my strongest? In fact, I did say I want to keep with Yue Jin, because he will get slowly better and better wherever the guy is hiding. There he is. I'll have him instead. Here's my boy. He is my boy at this team. Okay, that's ready. And we'll talk about what we normally talk about with these customized characters. Battlefield info, 75%, capture 3 bases, defeat 3 officers, defeat 4 officers. Good. And now we need officer info. Hang on, what are my stratagems for this guy? Ice Strike. Temper makes sense. Ooh, that's going to be really good to have. Kind of makes sense a little bit. This one doesn't. Neither does this. But again, a lot of things that just don't make sense here at all. Okay, so we need to change this to Spiral. And we need to change this again to another Spiral. Nice. What's my EX moves? XYY. Ooh. Wow, that's nearly a full combo there. Hell yeah. We take those. I've still not bought another item yet. I don't think I need one. Alright. Also like Grosu. Right. Orders first. Now the problem is, I'm going to do the same thing as we normally do, right? So we're going to defend here. In fact, right, let you defend where you are, because that would make sense. You can defend where you are. Lubu, you know what, good sir? You're going to be a defender today. Yue Jin, escort me, please. And you, Jin, can you defend the leftmost base? Well, you defend the leftmost base then you can move on to the front lines. And you're also with there, so you can go there too. There we go, everyone's got their rules now. Cool. And I can just push forward. Once I've taken out this base, in fact, who's taking out this place over here? You are. So if you help me capture this base, then you can also help me capture that base too. There we go. Everyone else can do the defending, and everyone else is ready to go. Now, let's move on to talking about what we normally talk about. So you can see this guy is very thorny and like very spiky at senses. So the reason for that is because this guy is actually a demon, and a very important part of the story. Not incredibly important, because he's only there for like let's say, for like a couple of chapters maybe. So let's talk about his name, because I don't like the name he's been given. The reason why his name is as it is, sometimes when like you play online or when you play the game, customized characters from other people turn up into the game, and I always like, you know, just like take a picture of them, like, you know what, I'll create those in my game. Sometimes I feel like they are either already in the game, as in like they're just random names that get given to them when, like, say for example, another team has kids and this is what they come up with, which kind of does make sense for what it could be. Okay, that drill is very... Actually, that's not a bad move, to be fair. So I've noticed it can either be from the game itself, so giving random names out, which might be automatically there. But I think it's from customized characters, because I've seen like people looking like animals and stuff and all that shit. So it could all make sense. But so yeah, the name and the design did come from just from where I found in the game itself. That's not a normal a mainstay. You know, like it's not like one of the. It's basically a customized custom character, but it feels like it's from someone else, potentially. So there's that. Maybe related to Lubu for all I know. So yeah, I did take the design. However, I took the design because it did resemble what I wanted. Originally, he was going to be a general of a war in the story, but in most recent times, I kind of changed it because I wanted to have like all the people who are in the kingdom, even if they're nobodies, they would still have like certain titles in the name. Like for example, we've got the Castle of Light, which is the Rix household and stuff. They would still have Rix somewhere in their name, be it at the beginning, be it at the middle, be it at the end. It would still be present. So I kind of removed that idea and changed it entirely. That was a bit shit. So that's what I went for instead. Now, the reason why I've changed him is because he's very thorny. And that would make sense because, like I said earlier, he is a demon. Now, the demon doesn't really carry around a lance. Just for the sake of this game, I give him a lance because it's a weapon he can use. But, so the reason what he uses, he was given a specialized sword that can basically cut a hole in the fabric of reality and use it to cross dimensions as such. And because he can do that, he is a crucial part of, you know, I've been talking about this like an altered timeline and stuff. Why are you over there? Oh, you are over there. Right, you should not be over there. You should not be over there at all. Right, right, you should be defending the middle base, yes? You are. Okay, you should be now... Right, you can now defend that base now that you're there, because that just doesn't make any sense. Lubu, you're defending... whatever the middle camp is. Where is it? There it is. Yue Jin, you're escorting me. That's fine. You're defending. Okay, you come back and defend the secondary camp. Perseus, I don't know why you're over there, so you can come over here now and defend this camp. Right, defending secondary camp, defending standard, defending the middle, you're defending that one, and you're defending that one. Okay. So like I've been talking about this like alternate reality kind of thing. So in the original storyline, I know I might have mentioned this in a previous video, but so in this sort of timeline thing, the guy Rixxalight was supposed to die at some point in the timeline, but because of someone wanted to have Rixxalight alive for a threat that happened, he traveled back in time using this sword that can cross through dimensions, because you can time travel in the series, but using this sword doesn't let you time travel. It lets you just walk from one place to another, and that kind of breaks the timeline, if that makes sense. It sounds confusing, but it does make sense with a lot of explanation about it. But ignoring all that, oh shit, I'm gonna stay down for a bit because I need some health. But so with that being said, he does give the character we're playing as now a sword that can rip through dimensions, and tells him to go back to this time, blah blah blah, and go kill this Rixxalight dude. Now the problem is, he was intending to kill Rixxalight, but the person in question who told him to kill knew that Rixxalight would survive. That's where he comes into it, because this guy fights Rixxalight, he has the demon sword, Rixxalight kills him, he takes the sword from him, because obviously he doesn't know about demons yet and shit like that, so that's the thing. And then he gets told to look into it and stuff like that, he finds the sword, but that's basically where this guy comes from. That's all he is. Where the fuck is this guy? Oh, there he is. So yeah, that's basically this guy's story in a nutshell. Was a demon, told to kill someone, and he couldn't, essentially. And so that's where we are. Right, why are you in there now? Oh wait, you are supposed to be in there. Why are you fucking over there? Wait, no, I told you to do that. Luby's in the middle. Yuejin's with me. Yujin's over there. Okay, you two are here. Good. You two move on. Okay, good. Jesus. Time check. Wow. Still 3 minutes before we actually can push forward. But anyway, that's this guy wrapped up. I thought it was going to be short. It's mediocre, to be fair, because it explains something about him. There's nothing much more to explain about the guy, to be fair. All that he is a very short stay in the story. Turns up for a little bit, fucks off after being killed, you know. It's one of them things. And it will be explained if I ever write this out, because I want to do that. And if we do get to our threshold of being able to, you know, have like memberships on the YouTube channel, the memberships will be helping support the storyline. If that makes sense. What a bomb for some reason. I don't know where that came from. So I don't want to mention that every day, but I'm going to mention it every so often. Because it makes sense. And on, well, we've still got all the customized characters. We've got today's, we've got Mondays, and we've got Tuesdays, which are all custom characters. But there is 2 more in the game somewhere. I prefer this one, to be fair. This did more damage. Nice. So yeah. But then, so like I was saying with the 2 different books, I will mention it. It will explain in a story that's the alternate timeline from where Rixxalight was not supposed to fight this guy, basically. It'll explain where this guy came from, why he became a demon, and all that shit. So I'm not fully fleshed it out yet, but that's basically what the premise of the story will do in the alternate one. In the main story, it will just explain this guy turns up and dies, but it will explain more about it in a different timeline as well. So I've all planned it all out. I've all planned out the timeline as well, where things are supposed to happen. So it will all get explained. It will all get explained. Up to his death, up to his birth. This is not the move I wanted to do. Fuck. Because he does explode a bit, but other than that, nah. Glad we're not using that crossbow ever again, though. God almighty, that was so bad. But if you're interested, ask away. Ask questions. I'll make a membership at some point when we get to that threshold. We're not there yet. I think we need to have 4,000 watch hours and 500 subscribers. We've got the 500 subscribers part, which is great. But if we hit over 1,000 watch hours, I will put the membership down and explain more about the story. And I'll explain it in a few more videos as well. when it comes closer to the time. I'll make a video about it too. Maybe. So I really do want to make it a fleshed out storyline. Make it really, really getting in there. So you should, now you two, right, you can now come along and defend this. Lubu, you can come along and defend this. Right, are we ready to fight? Not yet, but there is 2 people on the right hand side. There's a dude with you. Can you deal with him, please? And you, Jin, can you also attack that guy? So I'm going to start making you 2 push. Yes, we can. It's all good, but yes, on Monday we're talking about the newest addition to the storyline. Good old Quillian, who we've seen, who's on the battlefield, of course, that we saw get formed. I've done it again. I want to press RB and B. Or the aerial one? That'd be nice. Can someone smack me on the floor, please? Kinda need that. Oh, I wanted to jump. Well, oh my god, that kills him in 1 hit. Okay, oh, okay. Oh, because I told these guys to move on, didn't I? Whoops. I didn't do what I told these 2 to do, and I should have done. Well, that's my B. You know what? I can actually help out on this one. I'm just going to go straight forward and deal with it. Oh, my X is nearly full too. So we'll go deal with that shit. And then on Tuesday, we'll explain about a bad guy. Not much to tell about the bad guys, to be fair. I've not really fleshed out the bad guys' story a little bit too much. And then we've got 2 more people to talk about, but I don't know who they are yet. I need to see the names to learn. That was a long move though for a horse. I like that. Right. Bombs away! Okay, I don't want to waste. Oh, you know what? Fuck it. When they're in the game, we are in. This guy looks like Zorro. What the fuck? It's also green hair. I'm positive I'm seeing green hair, right? Or is that a helmet that just looks green? I have no idea. Well, oh, someone else is in here? Did someone put up a spot turret? Who's in here? Because this just flashed up to 100. Oh, bye with your club, dude. I really need to change Quillian, because he should not be using the freaking club. It should be Meredith who uses the club. But oh well. I don't even Meredith uses the fucking club in all honesty. We'll explain more about Meredith and Quillian and his 2 other bitches at a later date. Mainly Monday. Oh wow. Quick Killigon is nearly done as well. It's only been processing like 20 minutes. That's crazy. I can move on to my PC stuff. About that, I mean house flipper. Because I feel like we've got a nice house flipper coming out today. Hopefully I can do something related to, well, I want to try and get like a Phasmophobia house going in. So I kind of want to make it work. And I feel like I know how to make it work, I think. So we'll soon see. We'll see how it goes. Might be an expensive one. Might take a few episodes. But we'll see what happens in the hour, then we can work from there. Oh, we're in the fucking endgame. We're in here now. Should have saved my freaking rage moves. Okay, you, Fawn, you must be the leader, right? Of this entire area? Nice. Aha, that's the move I want to do. That's pretty cool, not gonna lie. But this is a decent move too, to be fair. Because it was like a nice little swing, but I need to be effective. Right, is this actually going to kill him? I want to see. I've grabbed him. Oh wow, yeah, it fucking wrecks his face. Oh my god, that is so good for one-on-one. We take those. We do take those. But yes, I do want to change his name from Philiboo to some demon name. We'll figure it out. At some point in the future. We will see. We will see.